What is up, everyone? Back with some more Ratropolis. Last time we played the Shaman, gave that a try. Really fun leader. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But today I think we might give the Engineer another go. I haven't played it since the first time. I gave it like one try. I was still really new to the game, so I wouldn't mind giving it another go. They start off with the engineer advisor, allows you to play a building card on an identical building to upgrade it, and blueprint lets you get random ephemeral buildings, so they can get access to a lot of different stuff. That being said, you don't generally want to start in the forest because the expansion card's a lot less good for them. A lot less good. We could do random. I think we're just going to give... Well, I guess I have to beat the forest with them eventually anyway, so I may as well go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It might be a little bit worse, since the expansion's basically not useful, but... At least I think. Maybe there's some edge case where it is. I don't know. Give this class another go. We did unlock some cards, but I don't remember what, so... Potter, this is a really rough start. Alright, drop the house. I forget what this does. Plus 60 gold, target building unavailable for 30 seconds. That's right. We will just use this there. Cheese it up, and we'll go ahead and blueprint, grab a random building. For every 30 seconds, launch a vine that slows down enemies by 40% for 10 seconds. Nope, don't think that's something we want this early. We don't have enough buildings to make use of a bunch of rents, so we need to wait until this is re-available, which it's coming up. It's coming up. I wish there was a timer on the building itself so I could more easily tell, but... And 320 through... Yeah, we'll throw this guy out there. Get our reticence back. We can drop a guard, and then look to rent out the house when the house comes back. I mean, this is just better than grain, right? Alright, so expansion not super useful. I was kind of hoping for another house here, but we did not get one. Plus 5 gold for every building constructed. Currently not very good, since we don't have any we hardly have any buildings. And you need to have 4 buildings for it to even start making any money. Although obviously it's really good once that happens, but we can hold off on land tax. Destroy target building and deal 20 damage to all units into range. That seems not great. Ambush seems okay. 50 damage to an enemy for 12 money. That seems pretty strong early. I mean, it's a card I have to deal with drawing, making it, I guess, less good, but what can you do? We'll do that. We'll reroll here. Really need some good cheese rolls. Oh, here's a merchant. Alright, we need some money. There's a house. We'll definitely take a house because we've only got one. In general, I like farm, so we'll take farm. And because we can easily upgrade them, it's also really good. And we'll probably need the defensive wall. Not probably. We will need the defensive wall eventually. So I'll just take all those. I don't think honey is good enough. I mean, bonus card hoard is good. I don't know if it's good enough for the 1 labor this early, though. We got 4 enemies coming. These 2 should be able to handle it fine on their own. Go and drop the farm, drop the house. We'll use this, and we'll make 1 house unavailable and expand. This might be the one time I actually take the houses over the advisor this early. Normally I like the advisor, but we will be needing those houses. Go and play grain. I need gold is what I need. Let's look to add a card, I think. For every 5 seconds, deal 10 AoE damage to adjacent enemies and apply 300 knockback. That seems really good. I do like these like moat style effects, these cloaked buildings that you can get. The knockback seems good if you get the spike traps to go with it. So I will take this even though I can't even come close to afford playing it. And go ahead and upgrade a house here. We do need to get some things down here. That just discards it, it doesn't get rid of it forever, so that's fine. We need some money. Cheese. Grain will get me money. How much range does this have? Oh, this is really bad. Okay. I take it all back. This, it's quite literally adjacent enemies. That does not seem good. I guess you can put it like here in front of the wall, and if things get through, maybe it's fine. That seems not particularly great though. But I want to get out of my draw. Honey. Upgrade another house. We can rent out the small house. We'll just go ahead and ambush that guy. It costs a little bit of money, but needs to happen. We can take a little bit of damage there. It's not worth. Just go ahead and kill that guy now. Random building card. 2 cheeses. Is a random building worth it? Or just 300 gold? 300 gold actually doesn't seem that bad this early on, because we're pretty light on money. So what I was thinking was Spike Trap plus the knockback, but now I'm significantly less sure about that. I'll try it anyway. Cheese. Where's that knockback setup I got? It's cloaked, so it's hard to see her. There's the rat in the box. There's the spike trap. I think I want to put down a couple more units here. Rent out the house, grain it up. I can just go and use this now. Not sad about another house. Remove a card. +1 leader level. I think we want more draws at buildings. +1 leader level seems fine, even though it is going to eat up a lot of our money. We'll look at the cards. There's another farm, which we can use to upgrade our farm. We'll open with Potter, upgrade our farm. Honey still seems good. And I will put dudes down here. I'm just going to let this wall get destroyed though, and just rebuild it as needed. Merchants here, alright. Watchtowers. I could take the 2 watchtowers, place one, upgrade the other. Can I see what their upgraded form is? No. No, I cannot. Hasten target building's production speed by 100% for 2 seconds. It's a lot of micromanaging, though. I'll take the wall and pass on the watchtower for now. We can rent out the small house. I can prop up another wall down here. We'll use the grain. We'll send those guys down there. I'll add a dude here. Potter? Potter. Grain, honey, cheese. I don't mind ambushing the big guy. Oh, I should actually ambush the range guys, probably. They're a little more annoying. This guy needs to head back. I want that to die. I need to test out this little theory. See if it's any good before it gets to be too much. Rebuilding's actually pretty easy early on, because the waves are long enough that you don't get completely screwed. Although rebuilding actually has quite a monetary cost, because you can't be playing cards while you're doing it. But I'm curious if this is any good with the spike, knockback, spike, slow. I suspect it might not be. But I want to find out. Cheese, grain, honey. Maybe they didn't even make it, so who knows. If I had blessings and I could make this cheaper, I might do it. But 40 gold for +1 to 3 cards. That's pretty bad. Even upgraded +1 to 6 cards. Like, if you ever hit 1 on it, it feels really bad. Maybe it's good with upgrade. I don't know. I don't think I want another honey. I definitely don't want another honey. Am I making enough gold to warrant taking dice? I think I will eventually be making enough gold to warrant taking dice. Rent out another small house. Oops, I should play Potter first as usual. Grain, we can dice. Drew a couple cards. Okay, the knockback's not awful, I guess. +1 tax for every constructed building. That seems pretty strong. Let's look at the legendary cards real quick, though. Every 40 seconds, launch a rock that deals 100 damage to enemies in target area. Ruins is also really good. Really expensive, but you can power upgrade your cards early. Which seems really good. So let's take that. Oh, and I also want to do this. Get this upgraded now while I can. Drop these. I see no reason not to call those guys early. That costs gold, but we'll just do it. We can cheese, we can grain. Not really a whole lot going on. Let's look at 2 random buildings. I wonder, lumber mill's probably not worth it. The moat does seem interesting. Moat's probably fine. It's just weird because you have to put it in between. So you have to build out to a wall and then bring it back. But maybe I just go ahead and put down the moat here. Could that be worth it? Maybe. Let's find out. Delete a card. Is there anything we just want to get rid of? Honestly, rent is good now, but it's going to get bad later. at the moment we're fine. What about adding a card? Here we go. Start making Radissons. Although Fire Rat. What's Flame? 1 damage every second to all units inside the fire. So it'll deal 6 damage. That's a 6. That's actually pretty good. And it's to all units inside the fire. I want the Radissons though. I really like churning out Radissons. Might pick up that fire guy later though. We'll do that. Let's reroll. Alright, there's Park. Just start making Radissons. There's another Ruins. I should have done Potter first, as usual. Excuse me. Honey. We'll go ahead and dice. Of course, only 1 card. Always awkward. That's why I don't like dice. Oh. Merchant. There's a Fire Rat. I did want a Fire Rat. I also like this knockback theme. It's every 5 seconds. Let's take Ballista. Defensive Wall. And, ooh, Slinger's Stun. We're on Pollution 0, so Stun's actually relevant. So we can take Slinger and then try and remove guards, because Slinger's just a better guards. And then we'll take the... That's a lot of crap we just bought, though. It's very risky. We'll throw down this defensive wall like while the guys are incoming. It's fine. It'll get destroyed, but that's fine. We can cheese. We can throw down a Slinger here. Redraw. Alright, Ballista. So we already have some knockback here, so I kind of want to put more knockback here. It can hit all the way up to out there. And over here we'll get real units. Farm level 2 is available. Draw. There's Potter. I can throw down the Park here. This is about to be up, so I can drop another Ruins there. I will rent out a small house. Drop a Slinger. Honey's fine, Grain is fine. What I really need to do now is just start hard removing cards. Alright, here's where we get to see how this works out. Oh my god, it's a giant AoE knockback. Hell yeah. Big fan. We got the slows to go with it too. Okay, I'm liking that. Cheese. Oh, I should dice. I won't draw another cheese. It doesn't matter. I got too many cards. We do need some land. There's another house. Here we want to start deleting cards, right? So now I can delete guards because it's a strictly worse Slinger. So we'll delete guards. Oh, we got an event. Yikes. -4 tax, -2 Radisson. We'll take the -2 Radisson. I can rent out Small House again. No Radisson to do any of this stuff, though. I definitely need to get another one of these down. Just keep churning out Radisson as quickly as possible. This just slows things down, which seems fine in general. More card hoard. Oh yeah, Pike's upgraded. I like to see that. Ballista. Oh, I can do this. Oh, Monastery is great too. Where am I gonna put it though? Being able to remove cards on demand is pretty strong. I don't care for Watchtower as much because I can just put dudes down. There's a redraw. For all military cards you have, that's rough. That is rough. Because we already bought the military cards we probably want. But that's okay. An advisor's still an advisor. Which one did we get? Gold cost for buying cards. I have Monastery now, so deleting cards isn't as necessary. I'll actually take the house to upgrade the houses we have. Potter, cheese. Can afford to rent out a house. We can grain. We can throw down a big pike boy. Hopefully this is doing okay. Oh yeah, they're still just kind of pushing that wall. That's fine. Come in here, upgrade that house. I definitely want to get a fire rat down here. God, that just seems like a pretty gnarly setup, I'm not gonna lie. +2 cards whenever you redraw, but +5 second redraw cooldown. That redraw cooldown could be rough. We do draw more cards though, which is legitimate. Yeah, we'll do it. Go ahead and get that rebuilt, because I can throw down a park, which I don't think they can destroy. We'll get this rebuilt as well. Grain. Only one card and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, dice is really bad. Pre-upgrade. Alright, Potter. Park, again, I don't think the park can get destroyed. And if I'm wrong, that's really awkward. It says for 60 seconds out of Scorpion Card Drain. I'm assuming it's supposed to say for every 60 seconds, but I guess I could take a new fire rat. And just get rid of the old one. Maybe not yet though. I don't know that I want any of this. Maybe the defensive wall. Put ruins down. Rent a small house. Oh, that's an upgraded cheese. Make sure these guys can't destroy this. I don't think they can. Granary is really solid. Smithy's okay. But we already have a card upgrade going. I could take the Smithy and get rid of the ruins. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of ruins. And I'm going to play the Smithy. And we'll just put another pike right down here. I can't tell if they set fire to their own stuff. I think if they get out there, they do. Leader level up. Leader level up seems less good with this class. Like, still good, because more options, more better. Building reconstruct time actually seems pretty solid. But land tax is where what we need. We need gold income. And land tax is good now. Let's do Potter, land tax. We'll do dice first in case we get cheeses. Yeah, cheese, cheese. Ambush, honey. Oh, not ambush. The other card I just played. Throw a fire out over here too. And start putting slingers down. I do need more radisons. I need to keep the radisons going, which means I need to keep recycling so I can get more parks. Honey. Dice. Ugh. Dice is really not good this early. I can actually rent out the granary. They get up there in the slow area and then they just take so much damage. It's great. Remove a card, add a card. Always look at the ads first. Another spike trap, so I could set up that same kind of system on the other side. Which actually, or I can even just upgrade my spike trap, now that I think about it. Cheese currently does not do anything. If I see seeds falling, I can draw cards. I'm just going to go ahead and play a unit and redraw. Rent out the granary. Play big cheese, should have done Potter first as usual. We can upgrade that spike trap. Draw a card. Draw a card, play honey. Draw a card. Draw a card, play cheese. Drop this park wherever I can for more Radisons. Land tax. Put out the ambush on that guy. There's the Potter. I swear it's a game of like spot the Potter. I do want to get this park down. Go ahead and Monastery to strip a card. Dice will be fine once it's upgraded, I think. Maybe it's not. Maybe I should just get rid of it. I don't know. I want to kind of start getting rid of the labor cards, if possible. Guardian on hit applies 100 knockback. So we got this whole knockback thing going now, which is pretty sweet. He's anchored so he can't move. I still think that's fine. Can rent that out. Let's upgrade a card. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this guy right away. Actually, I don't think I want to. Let's upgrade this. It's a pretty big jump. That and the dice. Other cards I'd like to upgrade. Go ahead and rebuild this. Be another event. Well, expansion's definitely no good, so we'll pass on that. Guess we'll take the syringe. We got a bunch of slingers. That's probably fine. Fire rats seem good. That's really bad. If there's a way to make green belts go faster, maybe, or if the green belts if I had some reward for it, but 1 gold per second at the cost of 15 gold just does not seem good. Lurkers are interesting. I tried them before. Deploy traps that deal damage equal to attack. How often do they deploy these traps, and how many can you have? That I don't know. That seems like a pretty solid ranged unit. Let's try it. We'll smack that button. Fishery is fine. Flame tank. They're coming from both sides, they're not. Flame tank factory. Is that good? Oops, that's not what I wanted. I shot over one when I did that accident. I guess I can put the fishery in there then. Really not what I wanted. They have a healer. I just realized. Never noticed those guys had a healer before. There's the Guardian. So I want to play the... Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah. There's the Guardian. I'm going to play the Syringe on and make him real big. +1 leader level, +10 the cost of all building cards. I think that's okay. Or random epic. I don't want a random epic building card. I'd rather have the leader level there. I need one more house. So I'm fine with that. I need to repair this quickly so I can play a park. Let's check the event real quick. I'm not playing the minigame. Land tax for sure. Honey. We'll throw the trapper down. I don't know if he's good. Put a fire rat down. Oh yeah, houses are more expensive now. That's okay, I just need to upgrade that one. Should have played Potter first as usual. Rent out the granary. I should probably put what you call it? Land tax, cheese, honey. Granary's already rented, so let's upgrade a card while I'm on it. We'll upgrade the trapper. If they can stack up damage, it seems pretty good. And we can remove a card. I should upgrade dice. I need to just get rid of dice. Yeah. You get rid of dice. I might pick one up later when I can actually afford to upgrade it. Go ahead and rebuild this. Go ahead and rent out the granary. Don't want expansion. We'll just take leader level up at this point. Put down a trapper, check the event. I don't want to play that. Let's look at the buildings. I will take the rat in the box to upgrade this rat in the box. Does a little more damage. Oops, I should have waited till my granary came back. Trapper seems solid. Potter. Honey. Big cheese. Put a park down somewhere. Don't want the vine launcher. There's the lurker. Don't really want the lurker either. It's what I would put on the outside wall, I guess, if I was going to put something. So maybe they're fine for putting on the outside walls just to put out some damage. Minus 25% cost to all building cards. I mean, that seems fine. But let's like look at these real quick. Yeah, I don't need any of those, so we'll take the woodcutter. Another event. Holy cow. I mean, eventually turns into a super unit, right? I'll put the lurker out here. Screw it. One lurker. It's gonna do a little bit of damage. Not a lot. I do want to get a guardian here. More knockback. I feel like knockback's really good. Maybe I cut some of these other cards, like the pikemen and stuff. Oh wait, there's a merchant. I definitely want land tax. I want all the land taxes. I will take a granary just because I can upgrade my granary. Alright, cheese. Cheese. I should have done Potter first as usual. Go ahead and I'm going to click this and then I'm just going to rent that out because I don't care. I'll play a flame tank that uses a lot of crap. It says sets flame. I wonder if flame stacks. Or if like whichever one you have is the only good one. I don't know. I wonder if the upgraded one adds an upgraded bachelor. I definitely want to upgrade this. Should have done that a while ago. I can take out another card. I think we can get rid of the ambush now. It's too slow. And I'm not playing any of those, so let's see what we get here. Too slow. I don't hate the moat. I mean, moats slowing things down just seem good. Then you just get arrows and stuns and stuff rained down on them, and they get knocked back. That all seems fine to me. Go ahead and delete another card, I think. And I think now that I have the land taxes, I can just get rid of the rent. Or I can get rid of the pike rats. Yeah, between guardians and fire rats, I think I can just get rid of the pike rat now. It's lower attack anyway. Put another moat in. More slows. Get that gold. Check the event. Random economy card. Random building card. Let's take an economy card. What do we get? I didn't even see what it was. I'm pretty sure it's one I don't want. Plus 30 gold for every green belt. Oh, there's the green belt payoff, I suppose. Alright, granary. I can upgrade. We'll play honey. We'll play the park. Sightseeing currently does nothing for me. Actually, nothing. I'll grab the fish. Nope. I don't hate this. Maybe upgrade, right? Yeah, smithing. Boom. We can upgrade. We can upgrade Slinger. That seems really good. Slingers will put in work. I feel like they're going to wind up putting in the most work. Alright, we got land tax. Land tax is paid out a ton. The rest of this is pretty bad. I do need to get a wall heal eventually, I think. I'll throw the squire back here. Put another slinger, another fire rat. I feel like I'm losing units. Need to do a little something here. Another trapper. Oh, there's Potter. Cheese. That cheese is no good. Land tax. Cheese is such an awkward card. Because like sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's really not. Sightseeing still net neutral. We can rent out the granary. I should just rent out like the fishery or something I'm not going to use. Play another one of those. Ditch a card. Sightseeing, get that crap out of here. Not enough Radissons. I need more Radissons. Land tax, cheese. Rat in the box. It might be worth setting up rat in the box setups over here now. It's not amazing, but gets the job done. Farms available, granaries back up, let's do that. Those guys still doing fine. Only being attacked from one side. Leader level not super great, gold not super great, house meh. Excuse me. Guess we'll take the leader. Play Potter, find a empty space somewhere to play park. Which I will have here in a second. Spikes. I want spikes. I want moats. I guess another smithy, because I can upgrade my smithy. And I like the public bath. Slow down the onslaught a little bit. Cheese, level 2. We can rent out the fishery, because I don't actually care about the fishery. Land tax, honey's fine. Put a trapper down. I need to be a little careful not to put too many units down. Upgrade. I just go ahead and straight upgrade the public bath, which seems great. before I even play it. I just need somewhere to put the public bath. Oh, that's a big, monstrous wave. I may not have anywhere to put the public bath, honestly. Land tax, I can smithy the smithy. I'll go and play a fire rat. Play the cheese. Potter. Throw the bachelor down. Land tax. Put another trapper down. This is a big wave. I want to make sure I'm able to kill all of this. Put another slinger down. Potter. Land tax. That setup seems pretty good. I did lose a little bit. I think leader level's particularly good right now. I guess it's more draws out like spike traps and stuff. For a card I can easily remove, that seems fine. Park. One more option for treasure chests. What are the legendary cards? That's cute, but I don't really need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. I guess we'll just take that guy. Rent out the fishy, or that thing, whatever. Delete a card. Oh, it gave me 2 rebel cards. Well, that's gone. Honey, land tax. I need to get more units down over here because I burned through a lot of stuff. We'll just throw all those down. I'm not too picky about what they are. Land tax. Rent. Oops, I think I just... I did not... I was trying to rent the fishery. It's really annoying. Where can I put the bath? I feel like the bath is worth having. That there. Slinger. Pitch these, get some buildings. Cheese market, no. Scorpion factory, no. I have like nowhere to put the park anymore. I need to get rid of the park. Potter. Cheese. Land tax. That cheese is no good. Land tax. Honey. I need to get rid of the cheeses. They're really bad. Fire rat. Not enough residents. Alright. Now I can throw a trapper down. We got the ambusher, putting a little damage, not a ton of damage. Honestly, that trapper's kind of useless. Maybe with a lot of them it'd be good, I don't know. Or not trapper, but the ambusher. Land tax, honey. Grab the fishery. That all seems fine. Lots of knockback, lots of fire. I mean, that kind of seems like what that build's wanting to do. I mean, it is 420 gold. Ballista is really good. So I think I'll actually take it. We need to get this repaired. Put down a slinger. Put down a trapper. Go and roll. There's Potter. Land tax, big cheese, big cheese. I can... That's not already upgraded? I guess I'll upgrade that. Now deals 24 damage, which I guess is fine. Event. Duplicate one of your cards. Minus 300 gold or duplicate a random card. That seems not good. I'll do this. It's gotta be something worth duplicating. Probably just like an upgraded land tax, right? Yeah. Too bad I accidentally killed the monastery earlier. I really need the monastery to go off a little bit more. And we'll go ahead and put down one of these big boys here. Land tax, land tax, land tax. It's so much money. I can throw down the park. Get all these random buildings. There's a spike trap, which is kind of what I'm after in this setup. Spike trap. I'd like to... You know, what I really need is that card that gets rid of buildings, like pulls them into your hand and makes them ephemeral. Upgrade the selected card. I guess I want to upgrade land tax, because it's just so much money. I want a monastery away. Rent. It's slow and micromanaging. I guess I can upgrade the flame take factory since the cost is negligible. I need another expansion to this so I can set up another line of spikes or something. Potter. Another slinger. Now I have the Royal Guard. It's got AoE attacks. Get out there, buddy. Cheese, land tax, big cheese, land tax, honey. Good card. I mean, Blaze is one, it's a really expensive way to get rid of buildings. Really expensive way to get rid of buildings. I guess we delete a card. Can never delete too many cards, I feel. We'll play this. We're getting close to the end. I need to pitch some more cards. Probably not buy any more cards unless they're particularly good. Definitely don't want Lurker. I will take the defensive wall, I guess. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Land tax, land tax, land tax. Throw down another Guardian, another Fire Rat. I have enough gold to roll here. There's another... Wait, do I have room for another defensive wall over here? I do. I can land tax, I can cheese. Take the -3 seconds. I think at this point is fine. Another slinger down. I don't need a flame tank. I wish, you know what, I need that card that gets rid of. Ooh, upgrade. Upgrade land tax. More money. While cycling. Potter. Cheese. Cheese. Land tax. Land tax. Woods is actually kind of cute. Might as well play it. I don't need the plaza. I don't need any of this. Throw down another trapper. As long as we got that fire going, doing its thing. Does a lot of damage. And just stun lock them on it. That seems good. You can't expand anymore. I'm fine with that. Plus 10% gold gain. Keep the legendary cards real quick. I mean, I would have liked that a lot earlier on, I think, but should be alright. Monastery. We can probably get rid of Park at this point. It's a little too slow. We'll take the gold. Only being attacked from the one direction is nice. Really like only being attacked from one direction. Makes the game a lot easier. Potter, land tax, honey, trapper. Again, I don't know how many traps they can set. I don't really know how that works, but slingers are good too. And guardian. Big cheese, land tax, smithy. I can upgrade. I guess I'll upgrade Potter. Even though I'm probably getting rid of it at some point. But Potter, honey, land tax, big cheese. You know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Radisson card. I'm not going to get a lot more uses out of it, but I could get some. I'm actually going to drop a fire rat here. If it gets off one flame attack... Oh wow, I shot it in the wrong direction. How awkward. That's okay. I'll just put another slinger down. Get that stun lock rolling. There we go, spike trap. What I'm after. Big cheese, land tax, big cheese, land tax, land tax. Alright, now attacks from both directions. I don't need gold. Nourishment. Maybe not. Sure, there's something I can apply that to. Just go and play that. Didn't cost me anything. Potter. Big cheese. Honey. Is there anything that can be upgraded? I can upgrade these. Slow by 60%, okay. We'll just go ahead and upgrade the Guardian. I'm not doing particularly dirty things with this deck. Here I can get rid of something. Because I can get flame tanks, I think I'm going to get rid of the fire rat. I don't get a lot of flame tanks, but I do get flame tanks. Land tax. Land tax. Gives me about 600. Oh, I should have done Potter first again. Big cheese, and we'll play a slinger. And keep an eye on this end to make sure we're good down here. And I can just, it's worth the gold to just do that. Land tax, big cheese, land tax, big cheese. Let me just make sure I have enough guys down here. I'll take the flame tanks. They take up 4 dudes. Yeah, I pitched the Radisson growth card at the park a little too soon, I think. Alright, this guy needs a flame tank, for sure. It's just so much damage and a good chunk of health, a huge chunk of health. I honestly don't care that much about this card, but I can't actually make it go away, so... Market would have been good a while ago. I don't think it's good now. I can take a random military unit. Another slinger. Just get rid of that. Upgrade. I can upgrade the flame tank to 12 flame. That seems pretty good, even at a cost of 260. Remove a card. Get rid of Slinger. Seems fine. And just put up walls. They help hold off the horde. I'll redraw. I'm not even going to pay attention to what any of these are. I'm just going to get these random buildings here. Hold up. Mangonel Factory. On hit, stun for 1 second. Flurry attacks. What is flurry attacks? Is that seems maybe better than the it isn't active. I don't have space, so it doesn't really matter. Land tax before I forget. Let's get that farm. Let's remove a card. I think I want to start removing the cheeses. Land tax. Oh, I'm getting run over. Put that there, put a slinger back here, trapper back here. Throw down a guardian. The AoE's helping, but I don't know if it's helping enough. Trapper, slinger. I just need to burn through these and get these guardians down. Trapper, slinger. Trapper, slinger. More guys incoming. This could be a problem. I don't want my flame tank factory anymore. I am getting run down. Uh-oh. Well, boys, that's all she wrote. All it took is one dude with 900 HP. Maybe I should have kept that active, that damage things. Wave 25, unfortunate. Still pretty good. I think it's better than I've done on this class in the past. The building setup's a little weird. The knockback and fire seemed pretty good. Until they break that wall down. Plus 100% knockback range. Okay. Well, that will be all for this video. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, comment on how awful I played and how I could have done better. And join us next time for probably some more Ratropolis, honestly. This game just gets me going. I love this game.